Hi guys, this is Old School Will. I just came across a video that I wanted to share with you guys that was quite disturbing to me. This video, hmm, this is probably one of the worst videos that I have seen in quite a long time. This, give you a little background, I ran across a clip of one of the podcast creators, which is Ben Palmer at Palmer Trolls. And he pretended to be someone from immigration. And I guess he put his number out there so people would call in if they saw something that looked very suspicious or unusual or uh, something like that. As far as us trying to get rid of the criminals, immigrant criminals that are in this country. And as y'all know, I've been in law enforcement 42, 43 years. And by no means am I saying that a criminal should be in this country, regardless as to who they are. This video that I just watched, and I'm going to let you watch it also, if you hadn't already seen it. I had to stand up for this one. That's why I look a lot taller than I normally do. But this video you're about to watch is in regards to a school teacher who noticed a 6-year-old little boy in her class that evidently spoke Spanish, I gather. So she called Ben, thinking that he was with immigration, and told him all about it. You wait till you hear the conversation that went on between the two of these individuals. Let me say this. There are a lot of people in this country that evidently don't know their history. Every single one of us, other than the American Indians who were first here, every single one of us are immigrants. Every one. And now we're at the point to where some people who call themselves Christians have stooped this low to try to have this 6-year-old boy, well, this is 6-year-old boy's parents, deported. I feel my blood boiling on this one. I don't know what to say. How did we get here? I know how we got here. If you believe in this, there is something seriously wrong with you. If you believe in this kind of crap that is going on today, deporting American citizens, regardless as to what their background nationalities are, and you want them deported, there's something wrong with you. I can't say that enough. The people that are in this country legally, they're supposed to be here because they're legal. I have to comment on some of the things that this lady said, so I'm going to be watching it along with you. And how on God's green earth can you call yourself a Christian and condone what is going on today? I haven't said anything in the past, but I blame myself for that. I should have spoken up from day one. This is craziness on steroids. How can you be a 6-year-old child's teacher and call in to have him deported from your classroom along with his parents. I really wish someone would find out who this so-called teacher is and call her out. I just don't get it, folks. We're all here for a short period of time on this earth. And if you call yourself a Christian and the Lord asks you, what have you done? How are you going to answer him? Oh yeah, I had a little 6-year-old boy deported because I didn't like his nationality. I didn't like where he came from. Well, if that's the case, you need to call and have yourself deported because you're an immigrant also, just like I'm an immigrant. But the only difference between me and you, I didn't ask to be here. I was drug here, at least not myself personally, but my ancestors. But the only true immigrant to this United States of America is the American Indians, and not y'all, and not me. Let's get that straight right off the bat, and maybe some of this nonsense can stop. Ooh, my blood is boiling. And looking at some of the comments I've seen already here, I'm not alone. There are a lot of people that are really, really upset with this lady, this so-called teacher, to turn in a 6-year-old student of hers. I'm gonna let you judge for yourself. I'm about ready, feel like I'm about ready to pass out on this one. But you judge for yourself. And if you don't see something wrong with this video, there's something wrong with you. There is something seriously, and I do mean seriously, wrong with you. This is what this country has come to. Video is only about 4 minutes long. And I know I've probably talked the same length of time, but I had to give you the intro on this as far as what you're about to see. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and see what you think about this video. Because this is probably one of the worst ones I've seen yet.
I have my own hotline for reporting illegal immigrants, and people call it thinking that it's legitimate. I talked to a kindergarten teacher that wants to deport the parents of a kindergartner at her school. And it looks like they have a child who was born in New York, which makes them an American citizen.
Yeah.
So we're looking to deport the parents and leave the child.
Right. Like I said, I don't know if they're here illegally. I just think it's odd, It's very odd.
What did you say was odd?
It's just odd for them to even be here. Like, I'm a teacher at a school. Okay. I know schools. I know the whole law about schools. I mean, they seem like nice people or whatever, but I looked them up in our files and I was like, oh, she was born in Honduras and he's born in El Salvador. So right there, it's like, okay, maybe I'm on the right path. They drop off their kid every day.
So their kid is
for this lady to illegally go into the administration part of the school and go in this child's parents' folder, to me sound like it's illegal to begin with, all because of her biases to find this information and then contact who she thought was immigration to have this child, her student, her 6-year-old student, deported.
Is their kid a student at your school?
Yes. Yes.
One of your
kindergarten.
Okay, so now you want to get his parents deported?
Well, I'm just saying that if they're taking up resources from our county,
okay.
I'm not into illegal people being here.
I mean, if the son's in kindergarten, what, he's 6 or 7,
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, he's probably like 5 or 6.
And he was born in New York, so that means, assumingly, they've been in America for 6 or 7 years.
Yeah.
And now we're going to go ahead and just remove them.
Are you like questioning that, or what do you know?
Yeah. Sorry, no, I'm just writing this down for my own personal
Okay.
notes, and my supervisor
Okay.
teaches at school wants kindergarten child's parents
You make
deported.
it sound terrible. You make it sound like it's terrible, but
You notice how she's trying to ease her own conscience because I think maybe she might have realized what she's doing, that she is entirely biased.
Oh, well, I'm just writing down what you're
yeah.
telling me.
Okay. Well, yeah. Okay.
Sounds terrible. Let's see, I can write that down too, I guess. And that's Hispanic
Mm-hmm.
in an area where you wouldn't normally see Hispanics. Okay.
Right. Like people that are born in another country.
Yeah, because you normally see those people where?
Like in the cities.
Got it. Okay.
Are y'all hearing the same things that I'm hearing here? Oh,
Hispanics out of place now in country, not where they belong in city. So we were able to confirm that they are documented citizens along with their child.
Oh, good.
So yeah, it's good because we don't have to deport a 6-year-old. And yeah, I mean, that little fella could have been a threat to our national security.
Why are you talking to me like this?
Say again?
Why do you talk to me like this?
I'm sorry, what are you referring to?
Like you're like sarcastic.
Oh, okay. I mean, I just thought that maybe you'd be okay and just happy that the people that you reported were actually here legally and that they belong, just like you and me.
Did I talk to your supervisor? You said you're the supervisor.
Yeah, I just thought you were going to be happy.
Yeah, I am happy, but I'm not happy with your attitude.
and I'm not happy with you at all, lady. Do y'all realize that what's going on today can happen to any one of us? It can happen to old school as far as ICE stopping me in my truck, jerking me out of my vehicle, taking me to any unknown place, not giving me a phone call, relatives not knowing where I am. So don't think this crap can't happen to you folks. It can happen to any one of us. And let's talk about if you had noticed, folks, these people that they have given badges and guns to who had 47 days of training, that is extremely scary to me. To be a police officer in most states takes up to 6 months or more with continuous education yearly. I know because I was one of the instructors. Y'all better wake up because one of these mornings it can or could be you that got pulled over going to work. And these individuals disregarding whether you have ID or not, jerking you out of your car or jerking you out of your home, throwing you on the ground, putting handcuffs on you, and taking you to an unknown location where no one knows where you are. Wake up, folks. This is some scary stuff that is going on now. If you hadn't noticed, Lord help, I hope you will never have to experience what these guys are doing. This is terrifying. To have your front door kicked in by unknown people. To have your life taken away. To be thrown on the ground. We always say, as long as it doesn't happen to me, I could care less. But what's going to happen when it does happen to you or your family or your child?
You just said to me, the 6-year-old won't be a threat to national security.
Yeah.
That's sarcastic.
I would think that the people that were deporting, especially 6-year-olds, that there would be a good reason for it.
I was talking about the people who I thought was they're illegal because they were born in a different country. I can't help that they have a 6-year-old. That's on them.
You know what we'll do? I'll get in touch with the supervisor. I send him a text. When he gets back to me, I'll see if he can follow up with you. And
what is his name?
His name is Brian. But yeah, thought you'd be happy to know that they're documented. But we'll have the.
I am happy. I'm super happy. I'm super happy. I'm glad. That's wonderful.
Well, it's good. The 6-year-old can stay in the school, and I know it's tough looking at him. And but yeah, we'll get on my supervisor. Just he can give you a call back in a little bit.
This lady makes a Karen look like a Sunday school teacher. I just cannot understand how a person can be like this. You want to disrupt an entire family because you don't like someone. And if y'all haven't noticed, folks, these so-called ICE people, they're going after everybody. You want to know why? Let old school tell you why. They have a quota. Some of you might agree with me and some of you may not agree with me, but they have a quota that they're working off. That's why they're so aggressive. And they have to fulfill that quota to keep their jobs. That $50,000 sign-in bonus, I looked that up, and that's not all in one lump sum, by the way. Brian is pretending to be the supervisor now. And listen to what he has to say and what she has to say.
My understudy here said you were having some issues with him about some out-of-place Hispanics.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay.
You sound exactly like Greg. Okay. I just didn't like his attitude.
I really do apologize for that. Looks like Brian said we did confirm the document status of these individuals. And we're happy we were able to do that for you despite the sarcasm and the things that you're complaining about.
Okay, yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad that they're fine folks and belong here and all that good stuff. But he's criticizing.
No, she's not. She is not glad at all. And let me give you something else to think about. If Ben hadn't put out this, put out his number out there so individuals like this can call him, imagine what would have happened if she had actually contacted ICE. ICE would have been at that school, grabbing hold of that little 6-year-old boy, using him as what we call bait to get his parents down there and then deporting all of them, regardless as to whether they're American citizens or not. And before this video ends, let me get something perfectly straight with you guys out there. I don't believe in criminals being on the loose, and I don't care where you come from. I don't care what color you are. They shouldn't be in this country. But also the recklessness of what these guys are doing, going after anybody, not even checking their ID when they apprehend them, which could end the entire situation right then and there. That's why I said they were working off a quota. They don't give a crap about you carrying your driver's license, your passport with you. These guys, after they make some of these arrests, they're leaving your car right there in the middle of the street running as they throw you in the back of their unmarked cars and taking you off anywhere. Folks, pray that this does not happen to you, because although old school is retired, I worry about myself being stopped. And what would I do when 4 or 5 or 10 people try to jerk me out of my truck? I have no recourse, even with my ID on me, because as I'm trying to get through to y'all, once they stop you, they could do whatever they want to after they get you in that car. There's no oversight. Since I've been seeing all of this stuff going on, let me explain something to you. I have yet to see one supervisor, other than that one person who had the 2 stars on his collar, and I can't think of his name because it's not important to me. I have not seen supervision with none of these guys. And I mean 0, which tells me they're doing whatever the heck they want to do, how they want to do it, and when they want to do it, because they're working off that quota.
In me, because there was a 6-year-old boy involved, you know what I mean? But he's like acting like I'm this terrible person because I'm going to deport a 6-year-old. And in fact, he goes today. He goes, because a 6-year-old would be a threat to national security.